My dear friends, welcome to our YouTube channel AJ World. Today we have discussed about the topic of properties of fluids. In this topic we have discussed about the liquid and gases together. So the main property that we have discussed today are effect of temperature and pressure, density, specific weight, specific gravity, specific volume, pressure, vapor pressure, viscosity, dynamic viscosity, cohesion, adhesion, surface tension, angle of contact and capillarity. So let us discuss about the first topic, that is effect of temperature and pressure. Temperature and pressure. As we have talked first already, that in the module we have talked about the liquid and gases together. So if we compress the liquid, it is compressed very negligible. But if we compress the gases, it is compressed. So if we compare of the volume, in this volume, it is very negligible change in the volume of the liquid. But if this the gases, there is very highly change in their volume. So move to the next topic, density. Density is simply defined as the mass upon volume, or mass per unit volume of a substance known as density. Or you may also tell us mass of a substance occupied definitely volume at a given temperature and pressure. Its SI unit is kg per meter cube. Move to the next topic, specific weight. It is denoted by small w. It is simply defined as the specific weight of the fluid is the ratio of the weight to its volume, or the weight per unit volume of a substance is known as specific weight, or its SI unit is Newton per meter cube. If we talk about the relation between the density and specific weight. So specific weight, which is small w upon, but the density is equals to, which is dependent by w, m upon v, or where w is equals to mg. So if we replace the w, small w is equals to m into g by v. Mass upon volume is density. Small w is equals to rho into g. Hence it is a relation. Move to the next topic, that is specific volume. It is denoted by small v, which is denoted small v upon w. The whole volume, it is defined as a ratio of the whole volume to its weights. Its SI unit is meter cube per kg. Now move to the next topic, which is specific gravity. Specific gravity is defined as the ratio of the specific weight of a substance to the specific weight of the standard fluid under the same condition and pressure. So specific gravity is specific weight of liquid upon specific weight of water at 4 degrees Celsius. So move to the next topic, compressibility. The property of fluid by the virtue of which the volume changes. The property of fluid by the virtue of volume changes under the action of external pressure. If we apply our loads here, it compresses. It may be liquid or gas. The compressibility of a substance is the reciprocal of modulus of elasticity, or volume modulus of a substance increases with increasing pressure. If the volume modulus is increasing, the pressure is also increasing. Volume modulus is also known as bulk modulus, where bulk modulus is K is equals to minus dP upon dVy, which is a reciprocal of compressibility. Hence, compressibility is K. So, equals to 1 upon K. And the SI unit is Newton per meter square. Move to the next topic, vapor pressure. All the liquid has a tendency to evaporate. For example, change in state from liquid to gases. Modulus of the molecules of a liquid escape from the surface of liquid. The rate of evaporation depends upon the temperature of the liquid and the atmospheric pressure. Atmosphere, it is, which is also known as partial pressure. Only those molecules, if there is a space, only those molecules leave the space which have some external energy, but some molecules rejoining again and again. Eventually, a condition came when the rate of molecules leaving the space is equal to the rate of molecule joining, which is known as saturated vapor pressure. Saturated vapor pressure. When the joining and coming is, if the pressure inside the liquid is increased by half some or reduced, the water starts boils. Therefore, the boiling of a liquid takes place when the vapor pressure is equal to the pressure of the liquid. Move to the next topic, that is the viscosity. Viscosity is very important property of liquid. It means viscous, which means adhesive and sticky. The most important single factors which influence the fluid motions. The property of fluids which offer resist. For example, if there is a liquid and there are different layers in the liquid, the upper layer try to move the downward layer. This is upper layer, this is down. The upper layer tries to move with the same velocity to the down layer, but the down layer retard this. So here the development of shear stress. And is of changing of dV also created here. So shear stress is inversely proportional to the change in velocity. Between adjacent layer upon separation between those layers. And there are two types of fluids, neutralization and non-neutralized fluids. It's simply those follow the Newton's law of viscosity is known as neutralization, and non-neutralization which do not obey. And if we move to the new topics, let's coercive. The property of liquid by the virtue cohesion and adhesion. Same types of molecules are attached, they're known as cohesion. If the different types of molecules are attached, known as adhesion. The property of a liquid by the virtue of which the molecules are held together. Attraction force is known as cohesive. And the adhesive, the property of liquid by the virtue of which the molecules are held to attached towards the another substance is known as adhesion. The other substance, this is same and this is other. Now move to the next topic, that is surface tension. Surface tension. The property of liquid by the virtue of which the volume change, by the virtue of which the free surface of a liquid act as a stress membrane. Free surface of a liquid act as a stress membrane. The force is applied to the length. Or it may be defined as the force. Surface tension. It defined as the force acting per unit area of the line imaginary to the drawn tangential anywhere on the free surface of the liquid is at rest. If the liquid is at rest. Or it also may be defined as the, its SI unit is Newton per meter. Defined as the work done in increasing the unit area of the liquid film. And move to the new topic, that is angle of contact. Angle of contact. Angle of contact. If there is a liquid, it makes the concave. If there is a fills in a capillary tube, there is convex. If there is mercury, there is water. The angle of contact between the solid and the liquid is defined as the angle made by the tangentially on the liquid to the liquid surface. Hence, the angle of contact between the glass and the water is very small at about 8-degree angle, but the angle of mercury with glass is about 135 degree. And we move to the next topic, capillarity. The phenomena of rising and falling of a liquid. The phenomena of rising and falling of a liquid is known as capillarity. In this, one theorem proof there is. We break it. T cos theta. T cos theta and T sin theta. T sin theta. Upward force equals to downward force. T cos theta into 2 pi r is equals to mg. T cos theta into 2 pi r equals to volume into d into g, area into h into d into g, equals to 2 pi r square into h into d into g. So what cos it? T cos theta is equals to r into h into d into g. Hence h equals to 2b T cos theta on r d 2. So this is a small summary, and if you want more, you can introduce more by the book of Bharat publication. Thank you.